going on right now? Well, the first thing that we never anticipated, absolutely didn't anticipate, were two different prosecutors, attorneys general in Illinois and in Georgia, asking if other victims might come forward. That was Kim Fox in Chicago and another district attorney, not attorney general, in Georgia. And I was blown away by that call because we talked to many women who didn't want to come on camera, who were in Chicago, so I know that there are other victims. And then there is this federal case that has been written about a bit. And in the US, by the time the feds indict you, they have a 98% conviction rate, so they make their cases pretty strong when it's not the president. And so yeah, it's happening, it's all happening. We're watching and we're tracking and we care. We don't know yet, if it makes sense, then sure. But in this moment, we are checking in with the survivors and making sure that they're okay. There are people who, the therapists and the different organizations that we engage are sometimes checking in with the therapists. And checking in with the survivors. I hate to say this, it sounds like a platitude, but I know that I'm praying all the time. I'm sure Bria and Tamara and even Kitty are praying all the time for the two girls who remain in the house who can't quite even see what it is they're in. They're so young and they've been with him at such formative periods in their life. They of course appeared in the Gayle King doc, and he was present during that interview. This isn't, well, it's amazing to get like the kind of, feedback that, I think the word you use, atrocious, is still in there, I don't feel like celebratory. I feel like there's a lot of weight to this project still. This isn't all wrapped up. If there's trials that if he's indicted, I'm not sure that what happened in '08 won't happen again. And so I'm thinking of, other ways that we can imagine justice. And one of them, and I'll just say this, and I know we only have a minute left, but Tarana Burke, the founder of Me Too, I just interviewed her for Playboy. I've always wanted to do a Playboy Q, and I finally got to do that. And she talked about being in the courthouse with Brett Kavanaugh during those hearings. And she said to me, what if he had said, you know what, we drank so much in the friggin' 80s as high school kids, I don't even remember half the shit I did. This doesn't sound like something I wouldn't do. Like this sounds like something me and my friends would do. And I am so sorry. I've spent the past 40 years trying to become another and better man. And I'm so sorry for what happened to that woman. That would have offered such a healing. And so I reflected what Tarana was saying to me, because Gayle King had just done her interview with R. Kelly, and I said, what if R. Kelly had said, I was abused from 7 to 14, which he has said, and I believe, I don't have any idea what healthy sex and sexuality look like. I'm not even sure how many people I've harmed in my adult life, but I am going to commit to healing and to restoration. It would have meant so much. It would have been so much more healing even than seeing him buried beneath some prison. And it was such a missed opportunity. I think there would have been actually so much goodwill for either of those men on the other side of that. And I wish that men could see that way forward around accountability and ownership of harm.